right, good afternoon and welcome to today's class. My name is Jimmy Obira. I'll be taking you through Cisco Packet Tracer. Cisco Packet Tracer is an open source software. You can download it for Windows, for Mac, and other operating systems. So when you launch it for the first time, you'll find a screen just like what you see before you. So I'll take you through some areas where you can find useful things. For instance, the bottom left corner, you'll be able to find, if you hover on them, you'll be able to see the names. So you have network devices, you have end devices, and you have also connections. So if I click, for instance, on the network devices, so it will show me routers, it will show me switches, hubs, wireless access points, and so forth. For instance, what you find here are different series of routers. So if you want to use any of these routers, you can either click on it and your cursor changes into a cross. Then you click on the white screen. That's one way. Or the other way is to click it down, drag it, and drop it to the white screen. So you can also be able to reposition it the way you want. You just click on it and drag it and put it to the position you want. Okay, so the other thing is you also have switches. So switches are of two kinds. You have layer 2 switches and layer 3 switches. So layer 2 switches are just used to interconnect devices, while layer 3 switches can be used to do routing work or forward packets to other networks, as well as also do interconnection work. So I'll pick on this switch 2960. This is a layer 2 switch, and also put it on the screen on both sides of the networks. And then when you come and click on end devices here, you'll see PCs or personal computers, you'll see laptops, servers, printers, IP phones, TV, and so forth. So I'll pick, for instance, a PC here and drop it here, and also pick maybe one of the servers and put it, one of the printers and also put it here. I'll also take one of the PC this side, PC1, by dragging and dropping, as well as another printer on this side. So once you have all your devices on the white screen, it means that for you to be able to form a network, remember we said a network is an interconnection of devices that facilitates communication. So you have to come at the point of connections. Click on it. You'll be able to see different kinds of connections or wires. This light green is what we call a console cable. So a console cable is used to physically configure switches and routers, while the solid black is what we call copper straight through, that is used to connect devices which are different. Then you have this is copper crossover, which can be used to connect different devices. You'll also have fiber optics that you can be able to use for high-speed networks. So you have a single mode fiber, you have multi-mode fiber, then you have coaxial cables. So this can be used by the telecom companies to connect their different say antennas to their base stations or BTS, or you can also use it for if you want to connect your decoders. If you have GoTV or DSTV, you can be able to connect from the antenna to the decoder. You can also have the serial DCE and the serial DTE. So DTE is basically data terminating equipment, which helps to connect on the receiver side, while DCE is the data communication equipment that is on the sender side. Then you have Octo, you have IoT custom cables, as well as USB cable. So if you have different devices like a PC to a switch or a switch to a router, then you should be able to use copper straight through. So click on copper straight through, click on fast Ethernet, and then click on the switch. So the switch is a 24 port fast Ethernet, in this case of 2960. So you can pick any of the fast Ethernet. In this case, I'm going to pick fast Ethernet 0/2, as well as also connect the printer to the switch. So click on the copper